know that their spirits are high, and
Well, we got
an example of high
We're
spirits.
gonna hear about the high spirits right now. We got Alex Chaikin on the way, or he's here, I should say.
Stuff.
Alex, congratulations, and thanks for joining us. It was a hard-fought game tonight. Ryan and I were just talking about down at the end of the first, down at the end of the second, down at the end of the third, winning at the end of the fourth, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. We knew it was going to be a hard game going in, just because last game it was a battle too. So we just told ourselves to keep our head down and keep fighting. We got the win, so it feels good.
So I thought the most important play of the game was the play you made, and you're probably thinking to yourself, which one? Was it the NBA three? Was it the free throws down the stretch? All that was great, but actually I think the most important play of the game, Titans had, I believe, a 1-point lead. You got an offensive rebound off a missed three, and you got the fifth foul on the big man, Richard Agbo, which fundamentally changed Carmel's team when he's not in there.
Yep.
He gives them rim protection, rebounding. We saw his spectacular putback dunk in the first half. And so you were able to get that rebound, kind of create a little contact with him, get him out. And to me, that was the most important play of the game. Ryan described it as big, huge, and massive. And I described it as smart. Can you talk about that play? You remember that play?
Yeah, I do. In the first half, I thought we did a pretty bad job rebounding overall. And then, we just wanted to attack the glass in the second half. And obviously he was in foul trouble, so we wanted to attack him. And I went after it and, try to draw a foul, and it worked. So.
Yeah, and so just your role on this team as one of the main scorers. I don't know all the stats, but you probably led the team in scoring most of the games, not last night, but most games. Also creating for your teammates, but maybe most importantly being a senior co-captain of what's really a pretty young team. And can you just talk about how you view your role as a captain? I guess talk about your role on and off the court.
Yeah, so I feel like we have a really close team this year. So, we're all friends. And I think the good thing about that is we can keep each other accountable. We're not going at each other's necks, but when we come at somebody and try to tell them what they can do better, I think they're going to listen to us. And there's a lot of young guys, so definitely some senior leadership is needed. Right, me and Trey, both captains, we've both been here for a while, so we kind of know the ins and outs of the program, the team, all the plays. So anybody that needs help, we're there, and we just try to keep each other accountable.
That's great. Let me just give you two more quick ones, and then Ryan, if you have any questions for Alex. Do you have a question, Ryan?
Yeah, I was just going to talk about, kind of piggyback off that, with you being a captain and this being such a young team. You've got an 8th grader, a couple of 9th graders. Is there one thing that you're telling them, in the breaks, during practice, in those moments, hey, we know their technique is borderline flawless at times, and their technical ability can be unmatched. Is there something more on the mental side of it that your experience brings that you're telling them?
Yeah, I would just tell them to be locked in. One thing our coach says is the games are won with the little things, and that's something you don't really think about when you're a younger guy. So I would say just to focus on the little things, keep your head down, keep yourself locked in. That's pretty much it.
And two more real quick, Alex. One of the two questions I had to finish up was, clearly you have 4 guys with you, Mason, Trey, and Brent, who are in most of the time and all have significant varsity experience. But then beyond that, tonight you got good minutes from Keaton Gregory, Teran Nelson, those two in particular. And can you just talk about what those guys beyond, who they don't have varsity experience, what they bring to the table?
Yeah, I honestly think this was our best team win yet. Down the line, at the end of the game, everybody was doing big things. Keaton had some really big offensive rebounds. He played really big tonight. Some other players hit some really big shots, and that's great. That's what you want to see, especially from those young guys.
And then last thing, just about the Travis Invitational. You've heard me talk about Coach Travis, who this tournament and this court is named after, and it's an annual event. This is the 23rd annual, but but you played in it now 3 times, and as a sophomore, took a pretty significant loss in the championship to Catholic. Last year got a really impressive win against Stewart. Now your second time winning this Travis Invitational Trophy. You just talk about what the tournament means to you now in your 3rd time playing in it, and also what kind of a springboard it can be for this team going forward to get a trophy under your belt.
Yeah, we definitely look forward to it every year. I think it brings the community of Trinity together. It's kind of like our first look at the team for all the fans. So the energy's always there. We always want to bring our best, and thankfully these last 2 years we've got some really good wins. It's been great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Banner Christian, who you beat last night, D4 state champions last year, small school but a lot of talent, and then Carmel as a power at the D3 level. So they're smaller in terms of student enrollment, but really talented teams, and you took care of business. So congratulations, Alex. Thanks so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you back out here on the court, I think in about 10 or 11 days against Gabe Henry.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
All right, thanks, Alex. Congratulations, man. Thanks, everybody that stuck around for the post-game interview and everyone who watched the game tonight. Thank you to Ryan Lloyd.